this is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Solomon Woodward. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Solomon Woodward.
Hit hard to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Dodgers down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, 2 for 9.
Odubel Herrera.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. Ready once again, Solomon Woodward. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Solomon Woodward.
Come on, big guy.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Pitch, drive it right here.
Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score, the runner from third.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 3 runs already home here.
Well, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Herrera on the run. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Odubel Herrera.
Sent on the ground out to second. Woodward is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Michael Saunders now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Michael Saunders.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Solomon Woodward.
Solomon Woodward.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in and looking for more. Solomon Woodward. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And there he goes towards second, left side. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
I love the effort on the play right there. The jump throw from the shortstop just didn't get to first base on time.
Digging in once again, Yasiel Puig. His career. Now the runner's on his way home. Pitch taken for a strike. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Saunders. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Woodward scoops it up onto first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Los Angeles secured their 10th victory of the season. Clayton Kershaw takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Kenley Jansen records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
13 hits.
MLB The Show has baseball for you. Under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Chase Anderson is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Solomon Woodward. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Pereira is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number. Digging in for his second at-bat, Solomon Woodward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Franco has room in foul territory. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Solomon Woodward. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Solomon Woodward. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 14 on the season, as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Settling in now, Domingo Santana, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the ground up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Sean Burnett claims the win out of the pen, his first. Pedro
first for the Victoria.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, talk about starting the game off.
At the plate, Solomon Woodward.
Second baseman, Solomon
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies.
He's
here
0
in the
for
fourth.
1 thus far.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Where's the one now?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. To his left, Woodward. No problem here, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. Comes
Third
into this
baseman.
at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Franco.
Hey, come on now.
From the belt, the pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Now in the box, Solomon
Leading off for
Woodward.
the Dodgers.
He'll begin things here
Second
against
baseman.
Aaron Nola.
Solomon Woodward.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, look,
Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, that was a nice swing in that opposite field base hit. Hey, he's using the whole field. He's off to a great start. If he stays like this could be a monster year for him.
In now is Yasiel Puig.
Now batting.
His past line. The 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And the runner's breaking for third. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there.
Solomon Woodward will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Get yours right here, Hunt. Drive it up there.
Comes set and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Saunders going back. Out of here. A solo shot and they add another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Solomon Woodward will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Out of here. A solo shot and they add another. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. His career line against Kazmir, 1 for 3. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his leg.
Into the box now, Jerome Nash. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
On to first, and they get them both. Solomon Woodward will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
11-0. So a big spot here. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen.
Solomon Woodward.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Scott Kazmir, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Scott Kazmir earns his
A skipper praises his team for a stellar start to their campaign.
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Standing in, Solomon Woodward. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Solomon Woodward.
This is line to left. Grossman is right there as he puts it away, no problem. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Solomon Woodward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Grossman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Jake Peters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here.
Striding in once again, Solomon Woodward. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grossman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit out towards second. Woodward gloves it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you.
Ready for another chance. Solomon Woodward.
Solomon Woodward.
Come on, Biggin.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Cabrera.
The 0-2 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Woodward is right there. Woodward.
Second baseman. Solomon Woodward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, this one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. Julio Urias takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Kenny Christensen worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. About as rare a sight as one may find. Rain falling here at Dodger Stadium. Stepping into the box, Solomon Woodward. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Solomon Woodward.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Now in the box, Yasiel Puig. With the 0-1. He's running towards second. Grounded back up the middle. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. And he is in there. But one's all they get as the run scores. Digging in for his second at-bat. Solomon Woodward.
Solomon Woodward.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble, as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7.
Yasiel Puig.
Popped high in the air. Belt is there for it. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball grounded towards second. Woodward fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brandon.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Woodward charging this one. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen, as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
Solomon Woodward.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grossman racing back. He's there and records the first out. Now batting, Solomon Woodward. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Woodward.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch, huh?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Buster Posey now. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. 25 hits in 101 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Here's a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Solomon Woodward. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Woodward is there. 2 down. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. Matt Reynolds earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He will lead this one off today. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Little chopper back his way. And he's retired, one away. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Harold, what's the key to a road victory for them in this one?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple and he's going to make it stand up.
Alex Avila is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman
Tommy Joseph is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's a late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
And another foul ball. Just underway here in Cleveland. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for San Francisco, third baseman.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today? First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, the leadoff guy couldn't get on, but the number 2 guy with that base hit gets on base. Now here comes the Thunder, the meat of the order. This is what they want.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Saunders makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them. Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Coming up right after this. Here's Rajay Davis now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Oakland,
and a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon's got to get rid of it. A quick out number one. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He actually.
Here's Chris Davis now. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number one with no score after a half an inning. Andrew Triggs, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Throw on to first by Rosales gets him. One gone.
Batting second.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Alonso. 2 away now.
Batting third.
Standing in, number 28. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Joyce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman number 17.
And this is fouled back and
Yonder
out of play.
Alonso.
The windup and the 0-1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Trevor Plouffe comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Avila has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6. Catcher.
Stepping up now, Stephen Vogt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Soft liner toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Mike Napoli. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
First baseman, Mike Napoli.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Sent on the ground out to second. And this will be a base hit now for Napoli. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Rosales on to Alonso. It's a double play.
Batting sixth. Second baseman.
So coming to the plate, number 3. He stands in for the first time in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Davis is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So striding forward now, Adam Rosales. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Rosales.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Matt Joyce now.
Batting 8th. Right fielder.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
The pitcher, number 60, Andrew Triggs.
Into the box now, Andrew Triggs. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rajai Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A barehanded pickup. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Chad Pinder is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Again, he sends it out of play. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner toward short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Here's the pitch. Sean Rodriguez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike.